Okay, guys, so story time. That one time that I was in St. Louis. What's up, St. Louis? And I had almost dated an aspiring attorney. So I was in the mall or whatever, and my mother was shopping for some shoes because she is a shoe lover, and this handsome young man just kept kind of helping her, right? So I'm with my mother. So one thing you don't do is talk to me when I'm with my mother. Because now you make me shame, okay? I just don't like men to talk to me when I'm with my mother. You make me shame and things like that. So I was with my mother, and she was shopping for shoes. He was helping and things like that. And then she was sitting down and she said, can you go ask him if they have this in a different size? So I get up and I go and ask him, does he have it in another size? So then he's like, oh, like, what's up, and stuff like that. And I think he asked me, I don't know, he's asking me something, you guys. And he hands out a business card. And then, he tells me that he's not from St. Louis, but he's going to school in St. Louis and that he's originally from Chicago. So I'm like, all right, I'm from Chicago, you from Chi-Town. And so I was like, oh, okay. And then he tells me his age. He's very handsome. He's an aspiring attorney. He tells me his age, and he's like, yeah, I'm such and such. So at the time, I think I was about 22, and I think he was 21. So I'm like, oh, I never have talked to somebody younger than me. Like, it's always, I never really considered a younger man either. But that's okay. You adults, I'm adult, so we can do what it do. And you guys, he also happens to be a rapper too. And I'm like, oh, switch your fire. Only thing is, he has a son. So I'm like, I don't know about that now. I can do with the other two. But you got a son too? So I'm a single woman, and I salute thoughts to individuals who have children, but I prefer not to be somebody's stepmother. And it's just that I'm not if I can help myself. And we're very young, so, I don't expect a 22-year-old to have children, but he has children. He's a very responsible father. He is. Look at his baby mother. She's very beautiful, by the way. The son, he's a handsome little boy. He takes after the complexion of his mother, and that was actually happened to be my complexion. So I'm like, okay, you must got a thing for the light skins. It was just a joke, guys. So then, I'm on my way back home from St. Louis, and, I'm on his Instagram. He's on my Instagram, and I'm on his page, and I see that he most definitely from Chi-Town, honey. Most definitely from Chirac. And so I'm looking, and he putting out new music, and I'm like, oh, okay, and you're an aspiring attorney, and you sagging your pants like that. Like, this ain't the same clean-cut guy I met in the mall. But, he was still very attractive, and he would still try to talk to me, and, I was just trying to keep it kind of friendly, because now I see all of what I see. But then the deal breaker was the fact that he was a Jehovah's Witness. And so he knew I was a Christian. I don't think he necessarily minded the fact that I was a Christian, but it was just the fact that it just wasn't gonna work, baby. Never. So I made this video just to encourage you guys out there that, even if you meet an individual who looks like they got a check, and a check, and a check, and of course sometimes, you have to, you're not going to get the picture perfect person, but never be unequally yoked, because they're not in the future. It's going to be very detrimental to you, especially when you're trying to do things and they just don't believe and they don't have the same agenda and it's not on one accord. So that was for or whatever. And so hopefully you guys enjoyed this story time. Bye. Follow for some more. I have plenty.